What up, everybody? A team stuff. Yours truly, Young Wine here with Bangers All Day. I'm here to do a quick little interview. Want to say what's up to everybody who's watching. What's up? I'm here with Alias Zyper, Juan, aka with Bangers All Day. Say what's up.
What up? How's it going? Alias Zyper here. I'm here to introduce y'all to Davion from Premium 91, home of the exotic flavors and home of the fucking seeds, where you can find the best clones and AZ. Say what up, Davion. How's it going today?
Yo, man. Hey, appreciate you guys for having me, man. Here to find out about the sampler and everything, man. Like you said, Premium 91, you know what I mean? Plant seeds, whatever you guys need, Arizona, tap in. Man, let's get it.
If you guys don't know, it's for cannabis, so that's what he does.
Yes, sir, man. Man, I got Young Wine, you know what I mean? Alias Cypher, man. Before we even get into it, man, Arizona, man, Young Wine. What part of Arizona are you repping, bro?
I'm out here in Tucson, Arizona. I've lived down in Phoenix, bro. I've been all over Arizona. Just Arizona's home, bro.
Yes, sir. Alias, man. What about you, bro?
Phoenix, home of the 602, right here in the heart center of it all. So I've been in the West, East Valley, all around, but mostly in the center, right by the I-10. So
Yes,
homegrown.
sir. Arizona is definitely in the building, man. So you guys, let's get into it, man. Let's take it from the beginning, bro. The sampler. Where did the idea come from, man?
You're not gonna believe it. We were playing Fortnite one day, and we started to just start talking about how the Desert City Goon, which is another group here in Bangers All Day, how they were getting a lot of listens and the content was taking off, and we were getting a lot of views. We were like, you know what, we should take advantage of this a little bit, and we can make our own little EP. And it all started from one just conversation to like in 2 days making a whole entire EP, filming content. It's just a lot, right, Juan?
Yeah, bro. Honestly, I think you had already had a single in work in progress, and then I had a single halfway done too. And then I was just like, bro, in the middle of a game, if we throw two more tracks in there, maybe three, we have a whole EP. And long story short, we have an EP.
Okay, I bet. And we can't skip over Desert City Goons, man. You said that's another within, B.A.D, man. Give me the 411, man, on Desert City right quick, man.
So the whole rundown, just to put you under the umbrella of Bangers All Day, there's a group of us, mostly six of us, but we have people who
Yeah.
come in and out. We're very collaborative. If people want to collaborate, we're more than willing to do that. But Desert City Goons was a little subunit, which would be Shamu and Jonesy, two members that are in the group that they had the same idea. Let's make an EP. And then, well, they had a music video that came out that had a bunch of views. That was for the weekend. That was what, ending of last year. So that got a lot of views too, and that got a lot of plays as well. Even the local DJs were playing the song in the club too. So that was the momentum. They used that momentum to make Digital City Goons a quick little EP, and we got even more views. And we're like, let's capitalize, let's keep this thing going, let's keep this thing going. And we were like, let's drop an EP, and that's how it all began.
Bet, man. Shout out Desert City Goons. So let's talk about the creative process behind everything. You guys are killing it with the content as well as the music, man. So let's talk about the content first. What is the creative process, behind the content, from the ideas to, shooting videos? What's that process like for you guys?
So for us, we have a little channel within like platforms like IG and YouTube and stuff like that. We mostly just share it. And with that, we see videos that we think we can do or we can convert or tweak into bangers all day content. So like people promoting like their burgers, but we're like, if we do it like this, we can make it for an EP or we can make it for a music video. And then people selling real estate, we're like, oh, we can tweak this and make this into a funny skit. Because either way we get more views, it just shares with more and more people. So that's just the
Yeah.
formula for everything, for content. What do you think, Juan?
Yeah, man. The creative part was mainly for me is just as soon as we get together, I go off when the ball starts rolling. It's like, oh, you know what? Since we're already here, it'll be a good idea if we do this idea, and we just go off of that. So we keep it nice and simple, easy comedy makes people laugh, people get more attention that way.
Bet. So like whenever you guys all link up, man, and the creative juices start flowing, man, you guys are bouncing off each other and it just turns
Yeah,
into
bro. And it
In a
just turns to
nutshell.
a yeah, bro. It just turns into a big content party. Pause.
but that's the reason why you see like us in the same t-shirt or same clothes. Like we're filming, like we've gotten to the point where we've gotten like 20 videos done in like an hour. So like it's just whatever's gonna be fun that we enjoy and to fuck
And
around and have fun.
people have a lot of short attention span, so we try to make them real short too. So mostly
Yeah.
snippets, and the ball keeps rolling, and here we go. Let's see how it goes.
Bet, for sure. Okay, so now the creative process behind the music, whether it's the lyrics, the videos, how you guys come up, with names of songs. What's that creative process look like as far as the music is concerned?
So for the music, for me, I kind of do like the back end first. Like I just reverse engineer it. Like I hear a beat and I feel the vibe it gives me, and then I think of an experience that fits that vibe. Then I write to that experience. So when I'm on top of that, I add in the catchy choruses. So it gets stuck in your head and you feel the whole entire vibe. Like that's what music does. For example, when you're ready to go to the gym and you put on that playlist and you're just like, boy, I'm about to pump out. I'm gonna be my PR today type stuff. Or like you're on some sad boy stuff, you put some R&B, you're in your feels, you put that. That's what music does. So when I
Mm.
engineer my song, I'm like, hey, what's the feeling I have? How do I get my person from their current experience into this vibe with my lyrics, with the story, et cetera, et cetera. That's how I make it. And then now recently adding the content portion, now I'm thinking about the music video first, and then the vibe, and then the lyrics, and then that's how I do it. Juan, what about you?
For the lyrics, I kind of most of the time I have lyrics already written, so it's just finding the beat, or they'll give me a beat and it's just adjusting into it, or I'll find the beat, vice versa, gets the feels to it, and then just try to ride the beat as I can for content, like in video wise. Uh, Honestly, it's just off the flow, off the top of the head, bro. Sometimes I don't know how my brain works, dog. It's just be like, hey, look at there's a porch right here. Let me just sit on it and I'll beatbox and you'll do bad boy. And we did a 30-second content right there and we thought about it within a minute. So
Bro,
like
you're
you said,
so
we do like 20 contents within the hour and be like, bro, we did how many? I don't know how many within the weekend, bro. We did like almost 6 songs, and not even just for the EP. We did a bunch of different songs for everything.
I'll
Since we
tell you
have a lot.
this. I'll tell you this. I erased like 40 some videos and I still had 100 videos left over for what we could use. Because sometimes like,
Mhm.
you push the button by accident and then you're like recording by accident and you're just like, oh shit, my bad. But I cut out a lot of those ones. They caught only things that we can use.
Yeah.
I still had 100 videos plus videos. But
Yeah,
now that we
we.
explained that, what's your thoughts on that, Davion?
Oh shit. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, man.
You unplugged,
Whatever you
bro.
did, you unplugged your mic. They say I'm not gonna lie, so we stopped talking. Dad, I appreciate that, bro. You're real for that.
Hey,
You're real for that.
Hello,
ain't gonna
hello.
lie. Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah, you're
My
good
bad,
now.
man. My bad. All right, hey, so there was something that like I was wondering, man, about your guys' process, bro. I know whenever people are like recording music, or even doing videos, it might be shot in two different locations or recorded in two different locations. Like, do you guys record separately and just mix it together on a track, or like, are you guys like locked in the same studio, like all vibing together and laying down stuff like that, or what?
That's very interesting you say that because that's the exact thing I do with Juan over here with Alias Zyper because I'm in Tucson and you guys know he's representing the Valley and we on Discord calls and we could screen share and I'm like, here's the beat I found. I have this chorus. What do you think? Then I'll write lyrics, record the lyrics, and then send it to him. He can write his lyrics, add his ad libs to the chorus, just like musical stuff, without even being in the same city.
Yeah.
So we're still in the same studio, still the same recording session, but not even in the same location. I think that's wild. What do you think, Juan?
Yeah, and then for the content, well, yeah, the music that's easy, but for the content's a little more challenging. We have to get more together, obviously, because we gotta be up and personal because we're not there yet with the CGI yet, but we'll get there one day.
What the
But
AI?
yeah, for sure. But that's a little more challenging for sure, because we actually physically have to be there to do the content and record and make all the little TikToks and Instagram reels, so everybody could keep up with us and we could keep up with everybody, because what's trending is always changing.
Which goes
Got you,
back
got you.
to which go back to the channel we have where we have the channel we have content in there that we're just like, oh, and then we'll start off with this one and then again the ball rolling and we just go from there. What do you think about that?
Well, that's good, man. Definitely, because everyone has to start somewhere, man. So it's definitely nice seeing that I'm not just, or the people aren't just seeing you guys whenever you already made it. Like being able to see everything, from the bottom to the top, definitely, adds to the story. People could see the story, see the rise from, rags to riches. And it's not just like some industry plant shit. You just came out of nowhere. Like people get to see you guys like literally grind from the beginning, all the way to the top. So like, that's pretty dope, huh? So
Type
let's
shit.
talk about the timeline, man, like of the project from from the beginning all the way to now, man. Like, were there any key moments or like turning points whenever you guys were making the EP that kind of shaped how everything came out in the end?
So I was thinking to myself, like again, the distance part was a hard part, a turning point that we had to overcome. But luckily, we figured out resources like Discord and Zoom call stuff like this, and recording our music over online, and we could still hear it and still edit it and mix it, even though we're not together. So that was one thing that was tough, as well as trying to figure out what songs we're going to do because we have plenty of genres we do and plenty of ideas and plenty of songs we already have. It just that was kind of a hard part too. But what about for you, Juan?
The hardest part, the most challenging was basically putting the EP in order from beginning to end, which song to put first, what song to put last, what song to put in the middle, how to make people feel at first, and should we get them started and pumping, or should we get them just relaxing and then pumping, or like, should we get the blood flowing or not? It's prerogative, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just driving me crazy, bro, because the album is just not one genre. It's just a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and hopefully everybody gets to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Bet. So like with that being said, man, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I know there's some things that you guys that obviously didn't make the EP, man. Will people get to hear those ones that didn't make the EP? Like maybe on some like being released later type shit or some behind the scenes shit, or is that shit just never see the light of day?
Never see a light of day. I put it in the dungeon. I have like 9 keys, and I'm just playing, man. We're eventually gonna use it eventually. We're eventually gonna use it for content or use it for another music video or something. But it's just to add into our archives of just already stacks of music we already have. So, right, Juan?
Yeah, bro, it's eventually gonna get used. We are, especially as teasers, people really love them teasers. And we're like, where you gonna drop it? When you gonna drop it? Then we drop it, and then they're not even ready. Mind blown. Fucking brain over here, eyeball over there, ear on the roof. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy side effects that people are just not ready to receive. So we try to throw
Mm.
it out there slowly but surely as little snippets, and then eventually we'll drop a whole album with everybody on the album. Who knows? We're gonna talk about that soon in the future.
Okay, bet. You guys do like a YouTube or anything? Like any like behind the scenes things? Or you guys, recording anything going on like that?
Yep, we have YouTube already going. We have music videos on YouTube. We have the making of music videos behind on videos on YouTube. So you can watch how we make our music videos. And then we're always putting bloopers and stuff like that. So and a lot of our shorts and that you'll see on all our social media like TikTok or IG, you'll see them on our shorts on on YouTube as well.
Bet. And with that being said, man, this Friday, the sampler drops, man. For everyone that's gonna check it out, bro, all the listeners, what can they expect as far as, the sound, the message, and like the overall vibe of the EP?
The overall vibe of the EP is just having a good time, having a good vibe. I know things are kind of bad. Everywhere you look, shit's always happening. But when you hear this music, you can be like, yeah, it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. Especially how it has different genres in it. It's gonna be something for somebody. Something for somebody, for sure.
Sure.
So they can go
Mm.
Everybody's
ahead and
gonna
enjoy it.
like everybody's gonna have that feeling like I guess I'm not the only one that feels this way. Or there's other people that feel this way too. Or hey, I really feel this way. Like there's just all kinds of different feelings that's gonna be in this EP, bro, for sure.
Bet. So, real quick, man, whenever we talking about motivation, what's your motivation, man, for both of you guys, man, for the EP, B.A.D, man? What's your guys' motivation, bro?
The motivation for me personally is when I end up being like old and wrinkly, bro, going back through all the music, going back through all the content. That one time me and Davion went to California for our harvest and we did a fair festival for the fucking cannabis. That was fire. We made a vlog that day. Or when me and Quan, we end up going to a hike and make a video out in Sedona just for the hell of it. Man, I want to go back to when I'm in my deathbed, just watching these videos and living it all over again. And the side effect of all this is just inspiring other people because there's a little Rick out there that wants to do what I do, and they watch me do it, and they're like, I can do it. Like I want to do it
Mm.
too. That's a side effect for what we do here. So I really, really am grateful for that part. What about you, Juan?
For me, it's just from seeing from where we came from, bro, where we started just recording off of a little stick microphone or just our MP3 recorders to actually professional equipment. So it's just motivating me to see what's our next thing, like the ball started rolling. So sooner or later, we're gonna probably be doing bigger shows than other just backyard shows. So hopefully one day we'll be bigger than we know and can handle.
With that said, Davion, what's your thoughts on that?
I love it, man. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. The motivation, man, like motivating others and being motivated by others. I mean, that's the whole point of this shit, man. Each one teach one. And shit, man, like overall, it's just a fucking vibe, you know what I mean?
Building a community off that vibe for real.
Yes, sir. Shit, YungWine, man, representing Tucson, Arizona, man. Anything you want to say to the people, man? The samplers dropping this Friday, man. What do you want to say to the people, man?
I want to say I'm glad you guys made it to this part of the journey. We didn't get this far just to get this far. So put your trust in us. We got you. We're going to keep going because that's all we do. We've been doing it for as long as we can. I also want to give a shout out to Premium 91 for all those grows, those seeds, everything you do, man. And thanks for being here to interview us, man. We really appreciate you. And also shout out to the rest of the group members, Shamu, Tango, JJ, Jonesy. What about you, Juan?
Well, for sure, I want to give those guys a shout out and definitely Premium 91 for keeping me fresh all the time, giving me those exotic flavors all the time, and just keeping me just involved with the world he's in and also being involved in the music and content. I just appreciate all of you guys. All those likes and comments just really does motivate us to keep on pushing and just, I don't know, it makes me happy knowing that all y'all really like what we do. So sounds cool.
Yes, sir, man. Hey, appreciate you guys for hopping on, man. Getting to know you guys. Shit, Premium 91, man. B.A.D, the sampler, man, dropping this Friday, man. Available on all platforms.
The content, yeah, content everywhere. Song only on SoundCloud. But you don't have to download anything. Just click on the link, push play, and enjoy.
Bet for sure, man. Again, appreciate you guys for tapping in, man. And shit, until next time.
Hey.
Peace.